to tell you about fucking Thomas the Tank Engine lore. Thomas the Tank Engine setting is actually a eugenic state.
Oh yeah, I actually knew this.
I'm sorry. My brain just finally clicked together. I found the knowledge I was looking for. The last time you told me about Percy doing anything, it was that they joined a Critical Role server and a Witcher server in the same week.
Oh yeah, no, that's a level of brain rot that like we're not ready for.
Am I thinking? Now the problem is I know several Percys.
Oh God, which Percy? Anyway, we need to go and annoy. We need to go and annoy Vi. So what were we having? You were talking about the eugenic state of Thomas the Train Engine.
Oh yeah, so Thomas the Tank Engine is a eugenic state. Like, the whole function of so trains are all, like, alive and organic, and their only goal in life is to serve, like, their human masters effectively and efficiently. Quote, to be a very useful train. And every single aspect of their life is formulated around being able to attain that goal. And, like... what's it? No one knows how they reproduce, but it is known that non-useful trains are not allowed to pass on their train genes.
Their trains.
So, it's like a whole thing.
I love it.
Wasn't like it originally like a political comment?
It might have been, but also, like, it's fucking Thomas the Tank Engine, man.
Mon, I don't think you're supposed to enjoy train eugenics.
Yeah, I mean, you do keep writing fascism, so it makes sense, but, like, damn, dude.
This actually, Thomas the Tank Engine actually takes place in Almo's home country.
Jesus Christ!
My most recent character draw of work at all was what if the car from Baby Driver was Baby Driver?
It's pretty great.
It is a transformer.
Is it a transformer?
There are many transformers. It's pretty great.
That's the funny part, is that both of them are trans, but it's like siblings, so the whole point was that there was like a brother and a sister, and they're still a brother and a sister.
Yeah. Would you guys like a Star Wars fun fact?
I would always like a Star Wars fun fact.
I love a
Star
Star
Wars fun fact.
Darth Vader invented the word for transgender.
How?
What?
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Star Wars transgender Darth Vader.
This is one of those days where this shit might as well just happen. I'm not even gonna fight it. I'm ready to learn.
No, right?
By the way, one day I do intend to do a campaign of the Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars RPG. One day.
I have a quote that is from the wiki. Anakin Skywalker invented the term transgender in Star Wars. This is the quote. This is a conversation. I don't know who says which, but it's between a trans character and Hawaii. It's between a character named Sister and Anakin. It says, "I was afraid before I left Camino. We don't really know what happens to unusual clones, but my brothers never let me doubt. I wasn't sure if the Jedi would understand. The Jedi are all about transcending things. I don't think we can complain if you've transcended gender."
Oh shit, I remember Sister. It's the clone that was trans.
Yeah! Transcended gender. We'll work on it, but I like where it's headed.
Hi, I'm here. I need to use the restroom, so I won't be here in this.
Bye!
It's a sentence I was unprepared for.
Oh yeah, that is canon, huh?
Yeah!
An important note, it's also under both the locked articles and also, good articles on Wikipedia. Next to Zet Jakusa, Rakata Prime, and Karabdis.
It fucking should be.
Anakin Skywalker said trans rights.
Yeah. He also did kill a bunch of kids, though.
We don't talk about that.
I'm
Don't
gonna be
worry
honest.
about it.
I'm gonna be honest. Have you ever had a Yingling beer? That shit's good enough to slay a whole pack of them.
Could you repeat what you just said?
There's a popular version of the Anakin was slaying younglings meme, where it's an image of him sitting out in like the fields, just drinking beer because there's a beer called Yingling.
Okay. I just didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, no, it's a really dumb meme that I should not be allowed to keep recounting, but I keep getting away with it because I am like Jigsaw the Born.
See, I'm just so used to when people make jokes being like, yeah, and I would too, about that, it's usually in reference to
Killing a bunch of children?
no. I've heard a lot of it. I've heard a lot of jokes about Padme.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Do him like the purple guy, put a baby in that robot. Yeah, that's right, I'd fuck C-3PO. That's not true, he's gay.
Please.
I would fuck K2SO, though.
Every day, language is violence.
I'm a known robot fucker! We've known this about me for the whole time!
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt me, hurt everything.
Okay.
I had a crush on Gen 1 Jetfire.
No, that's valid, though.
So
I had his toy.
am I the normal one for wanting to fuck dads then?
No, because there are some dads who can get it.
Your dad taste is also generally heinous.
Yeah, however, your taste in dads is literally, like, unethical and mean and neglectful. I think you just more want to be, like, the other dad to their sons or daughters.
You see a fucked up, horrible dad, and you're like, huh, is anyone gonna fix his parenting skills?
And then when no one says yes, you swoop in anyway and go, hey, handsome, you want to go do crime?
There are also good dilfs I would fuck.
Name one damn one!
Percival the Rolo.
Who the fuck is that?
I would.
Is that also a Thomas the Tank Engine?
Nuh-uh.
I don't know if he's in great dad category, but I think he should be in good or okay dad category. But Geralt of Rivia, he's a Critical Role character. He's my favorite Florbo.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that one. I don't watch Crit Role, so I can't, deny or confirm that they're a good dad.
He's world's best dad.
This guy looks like he'd call me a slur.
Uh,
If it's the animated version, yeah, they did him dirty.
No, the actual version also looks like he'd call me a slur, and then he'd adjust his glasses and then ask me if I'm triggered. This fucking guy with his Nerf Maverick?
Oh my fucking Christ! Can you share your screen, V?
It
I would
is.
have an aneurysm.
Oh, it is shared. My brain turned off.
I'm gonna die.
No, he doesn't deserve a Nerf Maverick. He's got a Buzzbee Avenger.
He's very gorgeous to me.
Okay. Let's look at. He's got a Funko Pop.
You know, oh my god. You know what? You know what dad I would fuck that I think we can all get behind? I'd fuck Death the Kid's dad from Soul Eater.
Death?
Does Death?
Okay, you know what?
Wait, Death the Kid? Why does that sound familiar?
I just
Soul
said
Eater.
from Soul Eater.
Use
I've
all
never
of your
seen Soul Eater,
ears.
so
You
I'm trying to figure
have
out why
two
this
of
would be
them.
familiar.
nuh-uh.
Okay,
The
so
one
this
who looks
guy.
like a Hot Topic mascot?
Yes, I would fuck the mascot.
So this guy right here, this version, I guess I get it. He looks like
Thank you.
He looks like if Jack Frost Rise of the Guardians got older and owned a gun. So like I get it.
Can we please pull up Death from Soul Eater, also known as Death the Kid's dad?
You wanna fuck a shape?
Hubba, hubba, look at the bones on that guy.
This is like,
You fucking an
never
abstract
mind.
concept?
Him, whoa, wee.
What the fuck is this art?
I'm sorry, I'm going to continue to be an unrepentant, the Grim Reaper fucker.
And you guys
Anyway.
think I'm crazy for wanting to fuck Megatron.
No, I think you're right for wanting to fuck Megatron. However, Tarn.
Tarn
don't-
is better. Oh my god, wait a second.
Wait, permission to say something horrible?
Yeah, what's up?
I wouldn't fuck Megatron. I'm gonna wait for him to transition into Galvatron.
Same gender, but now he's purple.
Yeah, he's purple now.
Hey, I found another very good art of that one guy. I'm sorry to put your
Oh.
man on blast so hard.
No.
This is what you get for denying your taste in bed last time
No,
we
that's not
discussed
it.
them.
This is just some other. That's the same thing. This looks like exactly like my uncle.
That looks like someone Z-brushed over a picture of a senator from the 1700s.
I think that's the guy who plays him on Crit Roll.
Talon Jaffe.
Is his real name Taliesin Jaffe? I thought that was like a fake name for wizards.
That's his real name. That's his real government name.
Okay, so
He should get that changed.
cool argument. But have y'all heard of the Gundam F91? He's small.
Yes.
That's all I had to say. He's
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry to put your man so on blast. You can roast my taste in Megatron, but you won't because it's correct.
I had to listen to someone yell, screaming today over Crit Roll, and I was not prepared.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
A character has perished, apparently.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did not say which one. Apparently, people are very upset that happened.
Don't people
And-
die all the time in Crit Roll? Isn't that like one of the things that people like about it?
It's not like strange for a character to die. I mean, characters have let's see. The last campaign there was only one permadeath in the campaign, and even then, not really. And it was only because the player wanted a new character.
There's a lot of killing. There's not a lot of dying.
Yeah, there's a lot of killing, and I don't know why people are really reacting to it. I'm like, I do not believe for one fucking second that this TPK is permanent.
Oh yeah, no, you can't have a TPK in a fucking shell.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you know.
I'm so glad to hear you say that, Dungeon Master on our show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Side note:
Don't worry,
how do you expect me
we're-
to play D&D in this condition after what you've done to me?
If you're making a TV show for Twitch.tv, you gotta have at least
One
something
surviving character.
funny, or not funny, something has to happen if everyone dies. Doesn't
Listen.
have to be good, but
If you-
something will happen.
If you guys burn through all of your revives and die all simultaneously, I think something happened. TPK stands for Total
Yeah.
Party Kill.
If that ended up happening, I think V would more so be like, did I do something wrong?
I've never done anything wrong in my fucking life. What are you talking about?
She wants to fuck
True.
Megatron. Come on. That means she's never done anything wrong in her entire fucking life.
Okay, you know what? Actually, that is kind of wrong because, I don't want to take him away from his fucking husband, Minimus Ambus.
What?
It's a very popular ship to have him and, shit, what was his fucking name? What is Minimus Ambus when he's big? Ultra Magnus. Him and Ultra Magnus is a very popular ship.
What? This is the first I've heard of it.
It's because Ultra Magnus is like de facto second in command of the Lost Light, and because he's such a stick he's got such a stick up his ass. Megatron and him get along, because they're both fucking bureaucrats.
Oh, duh. Okay, that makes more sense.
And also, Minimus Ambus is so Ultra Magnus is like a suit of armor and like a disguise for a very, very small transformer, so it's got like a great size diff element to it.
I don't want to think about this.
Let me show you something. There's Megatron and there's Minimus Ambus. This is a canonical page from the comic.
Jesus Christ.
He holds him up like little friend. Important note, that is not the smallest Minimus Ambus can get. He's like maybe like 17 feet tall. Which is very small for a fucking Cybertronian.
Little guy.
Step on him.
Apocryphally, he's supposed to be, like, at his absolute smallest, like, only a little bit taller than a human. And he just keeps stacking layers on himself like a Matryoshka doll. I know so much about Transformers.
I made a Transformer today. I need 4 of them.
Yeah. So, how's everyone doing tonight? We've got our usual, like, lollygagging out of the way.
I have 1 health.
In
I have
real life?
26.
Yeah.
I'm doing alright though. Splatoon's fun.
It is stupid fun. I have genuinely destroyed one of my arms playing it.
Oh yeah, I fucked up my hand real good last night doing like this, doing like a secret level.
There's secret levels?
Yeah, there's exactly one, and it fucked my hand up
Damn.
because I spent like 3 hours trying to beat it.
Hang in there, man.
That's how it
I
beat.
did beat it.
Congratulations on beating the secret level, also known as the single hardest part of the fucking game.
True. Also, I'm probably gonna like stream this before D&D very much now.
Nice.
You're so valid.
It's perfect because there's an in-game notification when 8 rolls around.
Perfect.
Oh. So, the party finds themselves in fucking agony.
Yes, the party if everyone's ready, of course.
Yeah.
Amwa, do you still speak English?
Yes.
Solid. So,
Yeah, sorry.
you good?
Hmm?
Alright. So, the party finds itself back at the bar, moments after being divested of their twink and adoptive son. Having narrowly escaped the clutches of a full cave collapse and detonation, and having briefly passed through a small corridor within the weird. Both Story and Ashkata feel a small fragment of themselves having been taken from them in that passing. Story has lost just a tiny bit of their connection to the weird by virtue of spending it on reaching there without warning and then being promptly ejected. And Ashkata has had a small fragment of divine light taken from her. And by small, I mean extremely large, actually, being the crown of life.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened too.
And in the deep distance, far, far down below the earth, they can feel rumbling reverberating out from that ill-begotten cave, and reaching up towards you as that cave begins to collapse. And as it does, those of you with senses attuned to magic find that faint little signature that you can just barely track important NPCs with wink out, but not in a way that feels like it was snuffed. Instead, it just seems to have gone somewhere else, as though it fell through another portal like yours. Tom looks around, surrounded by confused bar patrons, and just awkwardly sidles off.
Someone grab him. No, for real. Someone grab him.
Okay, I grab him.
He's like, whoa, oh, all right. I ain't going nowhere.
Yep, not yet. Still a lot of unanswered questions, and also a missing person you may have noticed.
I believe that would be 2 missing persons, but yeah, I catch your drift.
Well, yes. I just, more so meant the one you probably cared the most about out of the 2.
I care about all living creatures.
That's fair.
Okay, I need you guys to decide right now, should I pull up Santa Tom or Horrible Jeremy Tom?
Horrible what, Tom? Can I help
Jeremy?
you, Ren? Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Is he gonna be... Oh god, why is he Germa?
Oh my god.
Why? Okay, you know what?
You
Actually,
you asked.
you know
Jack-
Oh my god.
Here's weird. Here's Dilf Jeremy 985, aka Tom.
I don't know what to even say.
you know what? I actually kind of like Jeremy Tom. I think if we can ever get Jeremy Albertson to play the live action Tom, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Worse
I
than
don't
the
think he's
Mark
talking to me.
episode.
I mean, anything can happen, especially now that he's said that he's willing to retire and show his butthole on stream.
Yeah, that he did say that.
When did he say that?
He said if
Yes.
someone donates $500,000, he'll post ass and then stop streaming.
What the hell? Of course he said that.
Someone's going to donate $500,000.
Yeah, and then he's gonna post ass and stop streaming and use that to launch his career in television. He's talked about how, like, his post-streamer retirement is he wants to produce TV.
You know?
Is this also Tom's wish?
No. Yeah,
Honestly, the kind of shit that he does on his streams, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. What a fucked up TV show that would be, though.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be a Geneva violation. Probably by virtue of, like, using the Red Cross symbol without permission. One of my favorite pieces of, like, Worm Obscura lore is that, alongside everything else horrible she's done, Panacea is a war criminal by virtue of appropriating the Red Cross logo.
So is the Stardew Valley creator.
Yeah.
Dude, I could just paint one on my fucking wall and then I'd be a war criminal.
I'm resisting a joke, I'm resisting a joke, I'm resisting a joke.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you resisting?
I'm resisting because that's one of the few war crimes I haven't committed.
Yeah.
BRB, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh my god.
My roommate's cat is a war criminal.
What?
Dude, if I ever get red ink in Splatoon, I'm making a red cross, then I'll have committed a war crime also in a video game.
I
Get-
feel
get-
like...
yeah, get-
Oh, you first?
I was gonna say, get Splatoon involved in that war crime.
Yeah, I feel like Inklings would do that for clout.
True.
So, Tom has been, like, detained. The bar is, like,
Got him.
just kind of visibly uncomfortable, like we don't know what just happened. You guys look like you're fucking dying and you teleported in.
Okay, so do we teleport into the bar?
Yeah, you teleported just
Okay.
onto the, like, show floor, essentially.
Yeah.
Winona says, hey, you guys look like ass. You might want to, like, tidy yourselves up or something. Or, like, chill in the base.
Shit went down.
Yeah,
Can Ash just put up like a thumbs up and then collapse, still holding the cleaver?
Yeah, you can.
Can I catch Ash so she doesn't take 1 fall damage?
And die again.
Please!
Yeah, you can catch
How
her.
many... Given that I gave you protection from death, how many times did you fucking die for all this?
It was a great deal of lightning damage. For context, touching it just casts lightning bolt on your location.
Yeah, that
What?
is a powerful spell.
It's only level 3. You guys are level, what, 9?
Yeah, we
No.
have. I have level
Level
3
8.
spells, so
I
you know.
Yeah. You have access to a level 4 spells.
I am a rogue. I have access to no spells.
You know, that's fair enough.
It's like a rock, paper, scissors, but with a funny bat. Have I tamed it now? Has it stopped casting lightning on me?
You have not had lightning shot in your direction in a hot minute. It's okay.
The sword likes me now. It's mine.
Oh yeah, you did bring the meat cleaver with you. Are you holding it physically right now?
She hasn't let go of it the whole time.
Okay. As you grip the handle of the meat cleaver, you find that your skin is like drying around it, as though like your whole body is becoming chapped hand first. There is a sick thirst coming off of it, and not in a horny way.
Please stop chapping my friend.
Oh man, Shigaraki. Well, Ash has collapsed. She has not let go yet. Someone has to pry this out of her cold, undead hands.
I'll take a vine and I'll wrap it around and ease it out.
As you do, the vine also like begins to dehydrate pretty rapidly, as though the very life is being sucked out of it. And as it does, the blade thrums and hums with a faint energy.
There's one hungry blade.
Dude, I wanted to just say out loud, like to the blade, like, please stop doing that.
Roll
Wait,
Arcana.
I'm fluent in sword.
Are you?
We've had this conversation.
Oh yeah. You're
Ash is
asleep
fluent
though.
in sword. Oh. Can someone try and just wake Ash up? like we're just moisturizing her on the whole way down?
I'll give you a gentle little, like, pat on the cheek, trying to wake you up.
You can also ask resonance. Like, hey, do you know what's up with this sword? Your sword.
Just because they're a sword, they know all swords?
Just because I'm a sword, I know all swords? Wow.
I don't know.
Jokes aside, that is like the opposite of me. You know how I'm like full of ghosts?
This one like steals ghosts.
And crushes them down into fuel.
Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't touch that.
I see.
I relay this to the party because they can't hear resonance, but yeah.
It seems to operate on the same vector as all of the other machines from down below.
No, I can hear resonance. We
Hmm.
text.
Oh yeah, we have a constant mental link.
Me and resonance are tight.
I'm just fluent in sword.
Thick as thieves, Story and I. We get along so well.
Can someone try and wake Ash up, like, for
I-
real? Or
I've
drag
been
her down?
trying. I've been trying to wake you up.
Can
You are
someone do,
awakened.
like, okay, how's this, like, half a point of slap damage? Anyway,
I have like
I'm okay.
negative strength. You're fine.
have I been talking to the sword in my unconscious?
It's up to you.
I would like to have been discussing with this new blade.
You find that the intelligence within the blade is far from, like, truly sapient. It's closer to, like, a scared animal. It is hungry and lonely, and it's missing its usual wielder. And it expresses this through lashing out at the world around it.
So now I'm adopting a sword.
I think your sword needs
I kind of want this cleaver now, actually.
I think your sword needs a Snickers.
So
I'm
Amma
giving you
gets
my
rid
dog.
of Amma gets rid of a weapon that sends her into a terrible rage, and now you get one that just sucks the life out of things.
Amwa, you just threw out a sword because it was unruly. You want to get one that eats ghosts?
As long as it behaves.
This one you can't even like.
You can't even talk to it.
Ash is trying to. She's gonna name it something funny when she's not crying.
Yeah. Are you guys still just sitting at the bar?
No, I feared that they were carrying me into the base.
The story's going down to her grove the second everyone's done.
You return to the Undergrove.
Is everyone coming with me?
I have one
Do you
health.
want us to?
I thought we were keep going. I'm like, I will return there whenever we're done.
I have one health. I figured that we were gonna address that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get you healed. Should we sleep on it?
Yeah.
I mean, we
think
can't
so.
sleep on it. Al and Gray are in explodey place.
We can't really like do it having expended all of our stuff though, so
Can,
Hey, you've already died like 3 times today. I'd like to that not to be permanent.
can I? So, V.
Yes.
V.
Yeah? I said yes.
Okay, I didn't. We didn't hear.
It didn't
wow.
wake up.
Damn.
With everyone saying that we cannot go do things, can Ash like reach into her pack and like pull out some old common clothes, a holy symbol, and some string, and start bandaging up the sword, so that it doesn't exactly chap her lips and hands quite as hard?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, great. I need you to understand what I just did.
You basically gave it, like, orphan clothes?
It's a sword in a sexy nun outfit now?
No. Guys, it's Cloud Strife's Kingdom Hearts sword now.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I just bandaged my fucking Buster Cleaver.
You bandaged the
Holy
Buster
shit.
Cleaver?
Fuck yes, Kingdom Hearts time.
Oh, we'll get to the Kingdom Hearts time.
Isn't it
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
1d10? Is it 1d8? I don't remember what you wrote for the stats for it for anywhere.
Let me check.
I'm looking at them.
I get a talking sword.
Well, to be fair, this sword doesn't talk either.
1 + 1 2d6 slashing heavy two-handed 1d6 lightning damage. Must make a wisdom saving throw.
You can't get you can't get sneak attack on it though.
That is fine. This is the Buster sword. This is the end of arc thing that she's gonna have to give to Logan.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Amma, you threw out your loot. You don't get free compensation loot for throwing out your loot.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd want something that also had fucking
I'm a
the
Lincoln
sword
in
of-
spirit.
It literally has the same downside your last one had. You just threw it out because you were like, I can't deal with this.
You know, you have to take a DC 10 wisdom saving throw every time you swing it, or else you have a ghost vision.
Jesus. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's actually worse than the old one.
It's good for me because I have a +3 to wisdom. It just means that I'm like slowly stopping rogue activities now that I've been fucking lightninged. Why are you screaming, cat?
They're going, meow!
The
Can
down
you hear Red? She's down the hall looking at the bathroom door, which is open, and yelling at it.
Aw. The downside of the last sword was that every turn you have to make a wisdom save to not kill me.
Yeah.
And now the wisdom save is, hey, you're gonna go to the fucking ghost zone like a Danny Phantom.
Hi, you little fluffy dumbass. Hi, why are you climbing me? You know, the doctor said you have terminal baby disease. It's because you don't have a brain. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna start screaming again.
So, you are now back down in the grotto. I didn't find a good grotto picture.
That's okay.
I have a question. What would this weapon be considered as, for the sake of putting it in my inventory?
It is a great sword.
Ooh.
You know, that is actually its stat line. A greatsword does do 2d6 slashing damage.
Is it a greatsword plus 1?
Yeah, it is a +1 greatsword of lightning.
Ooh. Thank you. I am managing it.
Oh, this is...
So-
Oh, no, that's Final Fantasy. God damn it.
What?
I was trying to find pictures of grottos, and I was like, ooh, this was perfect! And then I see that it's from the Final Fantasy wiki. The Greyshire Glacial Grotto.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
Go
no, that's from
all
Final
in.
Fantasy 15! That's fine! Like,
We're going
Fantastic.
all in.
Really exists.
listen, I only like 3 Final Fantasies.
And you've got like 30 to choose from.
Yeah, no, man, the Final Fantasies that I like are, what is it, 4, 6, and 9?
This looks like it's... Oh fuck, there's a guy in my grotto.
That is a cave painting.
Todd Howard, is that you?
Nuh-uh.
What's it? E made a little cave painting for you of a man.
Yeah!
So, you are in your grotto. Is it just you, or did you bring the party, or did you drag, like, Tom, or any of the other characters?
If this is kind of like after the action, or like if there was like a quiet moment that Story could have slipped away, I think she would have just slipped away on her own and trusted that the others kind of like had their own thing going on and could have taken care of Tom. So just Story.
Alright. Then I guess we're having a story moment.
I didn't realize that by saying that I'd be having a story moment. Oh boy.
As you return to the grotto, you find that it is just a hair... Oh, what's up?
Sorry, that was me dropping something.
You're good. So, as you return to the grotto, you find that it is just a hair off, as though everything was moved like 1 centimeter inward, wherever inward is. It does still feel like home, but it feels like a sort of home where you haven't been here in longer than it actually has been. Like coming back after a long vacation and realizing that you might not have wanted to end it, but this is here and you are here. It is just a hair foreign.
The moment that... Oh, sorry.
Oh, you first.
So the moment that Story is like alone away from prying eyes and like is back into her space, she is just like absolutely just like closing in on herself. Like if anyone were around could see that she's just completely just crumpled. And just kind of like forlornly rubbing her, like running her hands over the moss, like touching everything with like this kind of distant look of wanting to feel and desperately wanting to connect, but having this separation to it.
Yeah. You find yourself slowly falling back into the rhythm of your usual routine, though it feels like relearning as opposed to remembering. But it does come back to you in time. the back of your head, you hear a faint humming. As though coming from, once again, within.
Like, perks up and remembers that, oh yeah, she isn't really ever actually alone.
Oh, did you
Even
hear that
if-
sound?
No,
Did you hear that sound?
I did
That
not.
was incredibly loud and crunchy on my end.
I'm so sorry.
And I got nothing.
Oh no.
I didn't
Well-
hear anything. It's probably from the stream because I had the stream muted. Or like from the screen share, I mean.
One sec. I cannot pull the sound off as a file and send it to you, so you can just imagine that there's like a backwards tuba.
Duh.
The sound was in fact like a very loud tuba playing backwards.
Interesting.
But yes, there is two hummings in your head.
Just like kind of softly out loud, just kind of like not really thinking this is what it is, but it's the only explanation she can think of is just kind of Alice.
The humming turns to a faint laugh, and then the tuba returns. I will not play it again for our ears' sake.
I think she's both baffled and also a little bit amused. I think when she hears the laughter, it's kind of almost like a weight off her shoulders in a strange way.
Could I get a religion or arcana check from you?
You can indeed. Let's see. And those are both intelligence. That's an 11.
Alright. You reach inside yourself for a moment and find that yes, Alice is more awake than usual, but also there's someone else there. You find that they are not bound to you and are simply visiting, though you personally don't seem to have a way to reach them. And the second they are noticed, they disappear.
She takes out her instrument that she has gotten, and she hasn't actually gotten a chance to play it yet. But she takes it out, and just like when she was first able to talk to Alice through singing, she starts to just strum along, just play quietly, not for them, or not to force them to do anything, but as an invitation.
Okay. Roll performance or persuasion.
Um, 14.
Okay. You do not get a response, but you do get a feeling. Being just like a recognition. Whether it be recognition of the self through the other, or recognition of, like, your invitation itself. There is an element of understanding. But no specific response.
That's enough. She
Wow.
definitely feels lighter.
What a mysterious creature you are, Story. And we return to the rest of the party. And I'm gonna guess you guys are all just back in the, like, essentially dorms of the building.
Yeah.
You're back in the dorm room days. Is there anything in specific you are doing, or are you just like sitting at the sides of your beds, breathing, thinking, "Fuck, we super could have died there."
Probably that.
You know, fair enough.
I think Ash is hugging
Hi.
Arcadia.
That's fair.
Yeah. Arcadia is hugging back and just confused and worried, like, and she doesn't know what to say to you and how she can help.
Like Ash is hugging Arcadia, who is now like younger looking than her,
Yeah,
and she is crying.
you did just have your twink and son taken from you.
With her new sword just kind of propped up against the wall, bandaged, and it's like against the wall and near her bed, but where none of the other kids will get to play with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's responsibly. It's responsibly stored.
After a little bit of like having that good hearty cry, poking their heads one after the other around the corner of the door are the little orphan crew. They're like stacked up on top of each other. You know the look?
I know the look. They're
And
playing
there's, like-
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Yeah. And they're
And-
like, hey, are you okay?
She's gonna Ash is gonna like do a little nod and like open up her arms for everyone to come over there. She's probably covered in bandages and stuff. Like she is very fucked up from what happened.
They, the kids scamper up to your side and basically like tackle hug you as gently as they can. You do not take 1 damage and immediately perish.
Is Wander there among them?
Wander, after they like dash over, is standing there leaning in the doorway.
I'm gonna motion for him to go in too. He's not allowed to stay out and be all brooding. That's my job. That's Ash's job now that she's gonna dress up like fucking Cloud Strife.
He comes over there and joins the group hug.
And Ash is gonna like point all of them towards Arcadia and go, "So this is your aunt. Looks may be deceptive."
Wander does a little wave and says, "Yeah, we've met. Younger than last time. What happened?"
Ash is just gonna kind of go, "It's a long story. I'll fill you in later."
Arcadia just mumbles, "They took my levels, man. I'm gonna have to grind XP for so long, man." Don't forget, they do know about experience and levels in this setting. That is like a known fact of life.
Does Ash have like a sick ass fractal scar burned into her arms now because she was struck by lightning repeatedly?
Would you like her to have a sick ass fractal scar from getting struck by lightning?
There's a reason that she needs to be Cloud Strife from Kingdom Hearts with like a sleeveless look now.
Yeah, alright.
Arcadia, what level do you think you are now?
Are you in my room?
Oh God, I
I love omniscient Amwa.
Answering a question that wasn't asked, she looks at her hands and says, "I think I'm like maybe 2 or 3. Not years old. I'm still she checks her like the what's it, the tensile strength of her skin for a sec. You know, that pinch thing that people do. Judging by this, to the 20s? Probably in that band?
Ash just nods and goes, "Never knew I'd be 6 levels higher than you, madam."
I knew you'd catch up to me one day. Just didn't think it'd be like that.
With a little sigh and
I
pulls
think
Squeam
you'd catch up by
specifically.
me falling backwards.
Squeak makes a little eep.
It must be really late for them. Like, oh god.
They were woken up by you literally teleporting in.
Oh.
They do a big yawn in unison.
I guess the way we're going to end off this portion before Ash explains to Wander and drags him to the planning room later is with Ash slowly hobbling her way to tuck everyone else back into bed.
They walk in single file like the kids from Madeline.
Agony.
They have matching jammies now, courtesy of Winona.
Good. 8 breaks, 9 agonies.
Serenity, is there anything you'd like to be doing in your room right now? Other than just like, Jesus Christ, I'm, what the fuck?
So, Serenity, do you mind if I, like, when explaining what Serenity's doing, do you mind if I, like, jump forward a little bit?
If you're going to jump forward, we should probably go to Amla first.
Yeah. Do that then.
Yeah. Amla. What are you doing right now? Just in this moment of, like, downtime before we go back to the different type of downtime?
Amma is calling Zaro.
Skrrr, skrrr,
Your turret is calling.
skrrr, skrrr. Nah. This is Zoro.
And not your voicemail this time.
It was... I called you. I got your voicemail. What are you complaining about?
Right, and I'm sorry. Anyway, I wanted to call you back and say I'm gonna pause this for like a few moments, just enough to get our bearings. I'm just as I really needed to hear that. So you have my gratitude, Zara.
Aha! Yes, I've done it again. Proud of myself, I am. What did you be doing? Are you okay?
Sorry, was that a me question or
Yeah, no, he said he's proud of himself.
Okay.
Haha, Zaro does it again. But seriously though, are you okay though?
Right, I'm just like, I'm better. You caught me out of a pack. We just got out of a fight.
As if
caught his
but you
son
should see the.
and-
Oh, you first.
Ash caught his son, and a good friend of hers are missing now. Well, Amma doesn't want to be like. Amma doesn't want to like go ahead and say, "Oh yeah, they're married now." Like she doesn't know that.
You know what a boyfriend is.
Yeah, whatever.
You're an adult.
Ash's
She's all shy.
Ash's husband to be and son has gone missing.
Ah, congratulations to Ashkada on her engagement. I'm sorry that he has been kidnapped. It is like stories of old. Rescue princess from tower, huh?
Looks like my fucking shit.
Is he in tower? I bet he's in tower. They're usually in towers.
I don't have any idea where he is.
Ah, you will
but
find
We're
him.
going to. Serenity or Story or one of the others. We'll find them. Alma's gonna like fist bump the camera just a little bit, like reach your fist out toward it. Like, well, I'm a muscle wizard, so
Yaha!
just when we get there.
He fist bumps the camera too, and he ends up punching his phone, and it goes flying. He's like, oh beans!
Are y'all on FaceTime?
Yes.
Yep, and Alma's just laughing. Alma bursts out laughing. She's like holding her guy, just like in tears at that. Just it's abrupt.
Diana like chases after. You can see Diana chasing after the phone, like, whoa! Where are you going, buddy? She catches it and hands it back to him.
And Alma wipes one of her like laugh tears. It's just like, yeah, right. Hey, Zaro.
Ah, yes.
What else is there to do with strength besides just fighting? And don't mistake this for lack of gratitude. Your muscle wizard teachings have been incredible. But
Well,
is there anything else you can suggest I do with just kind of just flexes a bicep into the camera and just lets it do the talking for her.
There are many things to do with strength. My daughter, she... great woodsman. Cuts down trees with ease, and uses that to build homes. Longhouse. Plowing fields like ox. Carrying big stone uphill. There are many practical uses for strength besides fighting. Your mind is limited by your... He gestures to the vague area around her. I am strong, yes, in body, but also in mind. I find applications for strength. I'm so sorry my lisp was getting in the way of my fucking fake Russian accent.
You're fine. You're fine.
But what is word for it? You'll find way. There are many practical uses for strength. I suggest getting into carpentry. Imagine you come across big rushing stream. Everyone's like, oh, beans cannot cross stream. Do not want to drown. And you are like, haha, I got it. And then you just chop down tree and then fashion it into easy bridge and go across. No problems.
I like that. Maybe.
There is much you can build with strength alongside destroy, is what I am saying.
See? Thank you.
Of course. I don't think your bicep can shoot lightning like mine can, so I can't teach you that. However, you will find way.
Oh, I've always preferred frost over lightning anyway.
Yeah. Fair enough, we all have our own vices.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't take this as a commitment or anything, but if you had to wear a crown, would you?
He like pats the top of his head and says, I think I would look smashing. Pun intended, yeah? It is father joke. Get it, smashing, because we are muscle wizards?
Because we're muscle wizards.
Yes, you understand.
I loved it. I loved it, Zara.
He makes a determined nod as though, like, yes, this is a bond we share. We are both meatheads.
Yep, and Alma just like taps her fist together. It's like, all right, good. It was good to talk, Zara. Give your best to give my best to your family and yourself.
He calls over for us. Oh, you first?
Oh, no. You go ahead.
He calls over. Hey, wife! Amwa says hello! And you hear a in the far distance. I don't think Discord picked it up, but she went as though it was like an oppa.
We heard like the first half second of it, so it was like, ah!
Oh, that's really bad.
Oh, that's great. All right. Well, do your best, Sarah, and thank you again. And don't be afraid to throw more just advice at me. Sometimes it helps.
He gives a big thumbs up.
Actually, I guess I'll speak plainly. Your advice brought me out of a frenzied rage, which, yes. So, thank you.
We all have those from time to time. You will figure it out.
I owe you a favor regardless, and I ask you to cash it in at some point.
Next time I need help with bond raising, I will call you. No, seriously, right. I hate bond raising. The big support beams give me vertigo. I get nauseous.
All right. I see. Well, take care, Zara.
Goodbye.
Then she hangs up and just kind of lies back on her bed. And she still she took a lot of damage. She did almost an entire health bonus worth of damage in that fight, so she's still just kind of relaxing and recovering. And she just grins and goes back to sleep.
Yeah. And now it's Serenity's turn.
Yeah, sorry that takes so long.
No, you're fine. Real quick, I do have a question. What crowns did you have again?
What?
What crowns did you have again? Not that it's
I
like
don't remember.
not that it's like only you can give your crowns to Zaro, but like you don't
Yeah,
remember?
I don't remember.
I also
don't
do not
remember.
remember what
I
crowns
think I had
had.
like. I think I had love and hope, or I think I had hope.
I
Um,
might have the opposites confused, but I'm pretty sure mine was like death and tomorrow.
I thought I had life and death. I thought I had
Oh,
life
did you
and
have
death
life
today
and death?
tomorrow.
Huh?
I thought that I had I know I had life, but I don't know what else. I thought that I had the matching one.
Oh, you might
I'm
have
pretty sure
death
you
then.
all had matching sets.
Okay. No, I know I didn't take yesterday and tomorrow
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mine had yesterday and tomorrow.
Should have
I
written it
thought I
down. I
had
don't have it written
tomorrow.
down.
It sounds like a story thing.
this out later.
I mean,
Yeah,
there
it
are
doesn't
10
matter.
of them and 4 of you. There's gonna be like
Yeah.
a little bit of splitting.
Anyways, Serenity's in her room, and like the reason I asked to like skip ahead is because she would have tried to sleep for a bit and been completely unable to. Not in a she can't heal way, but in like a, you know, she just can't fall asleep way. And then she would like just kind of like give up and then like go up to the bar. How late is it open?
It is always open.
Okay. But I assume like when it's like this late there isn't really a lot of activity.
Yeah, no. Right now it's just Winona. She
Mhm.
does the late shift usually. Wander takes the mornings.
Mhm. Yeah, like at this point it's like dead of night and Serenity would just go back up to the bar, I guess where Winona is.
Yeah.
Like at a time where it would probably be like, why are you still up? And she would just kind of like sit there.
Hey, you doing okay, kiddo? I'm guessing not, but like, you know, I have to ask.
Yeah, not like super particularly. There's just been a lot on my mind, I suppose.
Well, hey, I'm all ears. Kind of what a bartender's for.
I mean, I guess just to start, like, this is like the second time since getting here that I have been critically injured, we'll say. Fighting, well, once Gray, and then this time it was more things like Gray. And I just get this feeling that we're nowhere near done encountering these.
Yeah.
I just, like, something just isn't working with the way I'm, like, handling this, I suppose.
Well, I know that you got like a sword and shit, but no offense, you aren't exactly heavily armored. You sure you
Yeah.
should be like wading into fights?
Yeah, no, probably not. I mean, I'd love if I could, like, stay in the back lines, because whenever I do, it tends to go a little better for me, even if it, you know, may come off a little cowardly. I don't really see it that way personally, but I know Resonance wants action, and I don't want to just keep denying them.
I do crave blood, and you do feed me insufficient qualities.
It's just so hard to get in. It's not like these things have blood anyways, though.
Yeah, it's a real shame, I'm gonna be honest. But I do have something that might interest you.
Do you?
Because you have proven yourself a relatively worthy vessel, lack of bloodlust aside, I think that you might be ready for the art of cutting without touching.
Cutting without touching?
Draw
Like,
me.
Okay. I pull Resonance out.
Now, focus on the target.
What's the target?
Pick one.
She looks at a chair That one.
Sheath me.
Okay.
Now draw again. Focusing on that target.
Okay, she draws and does like a swing motion in the direction of the chair.
And as you do, the chair is split in half.
Oh.
Dealing 1d10 force damage.
Damn. That's...
And by that I mean you are now able to swap a cantrip out for Eldritch Blast.
sounds good. There's
But-
one I literally haven't used, so goodbye. Hell yeah. But, she's like, okay, well, yeah, that definitely helps.
I am projecting my essence across the ghost dimension and reaching out to the souls of objects and cutting them.
Well, this'll definitely come into handy. This way I can, you know, stay behind Amwa, who can take a hit or two, unlike me.
Ooh, yeah, be careful about that. Line of sight rules do apply.
Well, yes. But still.
Winona says, hey, you gonna pay for that chair, though?
Oh, I suppose I should, huh?
Yeah, you did just cut the chair in half.
If only we had a carpenter.
If only you had a carpenter.
If only we hadn't driven him mad.
If only you didn't drive a carpenter mad. For the record, Zaro suggesting that someone get into carpentry was in fact related to that.
I don't seem to recall the carpenter we drove mad.
The dwarf
Futon
who went on a futon quest and went fucking insane.
Oh, yes, of course.
Who could forget Futon Man?
Everything in this
Futon, man.
everything in this campaign that happens is canon. There are no non-canon moments. Every one-off comedy gag, every, like, jackass NPC who only exists to be in your way, they're all real.
Amazing.
So, now that you've all had a brief moment apart, do you reconvene, or are we going to revisit in the morning after everyone finally rests?
I'd say morning, personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other votes?
Ash has 1 health.
Yeah, I think it's a long rest time.
How much health am I going to recover with a long rest?
You recover all of your health. That's how long rests work. Sometimes I think I want to give you guys an extra big challenge. I want to subject you to the gritty realism rules, where a night's rest equals, like a full night's sleep is a short rest, and a week of downtime is a long rest.
That feels like how this is supposed to be for our campaign.
Right? That feels like it fits the tone. But also, it's just so hard. You know?
Yeah.
Weep.
So, you sleep. And most of you have a quiet, mildly restful, though somewhat stressful, dreamless sort of sleep. Forest. / summoner. / story. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry.
I was like, shit, my government name?
You have so many government names. It's fine.
I was like, oh god, I'm in trouble. They used my full name.
I'll be right back.
They used my true name to summon me. And command me like a puppet.
I was looking at a picture of some woods. I'm sorry. My wires got crossed.
Forest Woods, we need you to report here. I repeat,
Yeah, no.
Forest Woods to the principal's office.
Forest Woods would be a really good name, actually.
You could just
No.
change your last name to Woods.
I'm considering it.
Bog.
Anyways,
You're welcome for the sick ass last name.
did you perhaps just see what I sent as a meme?
I'm about to. Oh, where's a Googer?
I think we should fight a Googer.
Oh, we'll get to the Googer.
Imperia.
He's in the weird.
So,
Imperia.
is Imperia the Googer? No, she's a
I thought it'd
cougar
be
with a C.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Anyway.
We have fought Imperia.
Story. You have a dream. It is another vision of that far-off grove with that strange chimeric entity tending the woods. And as you stumble into this this clearing, the being turns towards you for a moment and does a brief nod. And as it does, you find that the woods surrounding you part as though accepting you again. And you find that fragment of yourself that was missing, though not healed, begin to knit itself back together. Like the part after a bone break where the bone is reset and it has the chance to begin to try and repair.
Story curtsies, and she's got them gibbly beginnings of tears.
Where they're all jelly-like and welling up in your face.
Yeah, and they're floating upwards.
Yeah. And it bows in turn, and as it does, someone runs up behind them and gives them a side hug. Their shoulders bounce as though laughing and ruffled whoever hugged them's hair, and then the dream fades out.
Do I recognize the figure at all?
You do not. Though they appear to be just likely elvish, based off of the antlers. Although it could literally just be a deer that stood up. Who knows?
Ugh.
But you all awake in the morning. Mildly rested, but mostly stressed.
Rested.
Can Ash be the first one down at the planning table?
Yes, you can be.
With her with her scarf that she has forged out of a bit of Imperia's cloak. Not Imperia, a bit of Arcadia's cloak now that it's too long for her.
You really want to just dress like Cloud for the rest of this arc, huh?
Yes, that is the whole point.
Everyone, please take a look at our what's it, Ashkata's new outfit? You even have a bat wing, though you have two of them.
No, literally, no. She just has one folded. I've been looking at a different art of Cloud Strife from fucking Kingdom Hearts the whole time. One where his hips do be damn wider.
Would
I
you
can't
please
believe-
show us that?
I can't believe Cloud is my mom.
Oh, this is actually pretty great, I'm gonna be honest. Damn. You think
That is literally just what punished
Damn.
Venom Ashkata dresses like.
Yeah.
you even
actually
have
put on
the
some-
bandaged meat cleaver?
She
Yeah.
literally put on some goddamn pants for the first time. She's gonna save her goddamn man.
Imperia pipes up inside of Ashkata's head. Listen, I know we're really freaked out right now, but I would like to say, damn girl, nice outfit.
She's gonna pat herself on the back as if to pat Imperia. And be like, thank you, hun. We can make more outfits when we have our fucking elf back. This is the rage outfit.
You feel a determined nod inside of your head, and by that I mean your head nods without your control.
Oh god.
I've been working on learning how to pilot your body a little bit. I live here and all.
Permission to say something absolutely unhinged and out loud, hoping no one else walks into the room?
Yeah?
That's kind of hot.
Jesus Christ!
You know, I was gonna have Story sneak into the room with some hash browns, but I think she'll wait outside.
Okay, that's that's kind of hot. And it goes
Wait.
back to looking over the table.
What if it was Story about to sneak in, hears that, and then turns around and pretends to have not snuck in yet?
Yes. She waits she walks in, hears that, walks out, waits she counts on her fingers until she's counted to 10 3 times, and then goes back in.
I don't think 30 seconds is fast enough, kid.
No, she keeps fine. She does it for 5 solid minutes.
The hash browns would be
Actually
cold!
Brooding in that room, looking over a map, arms crossed. The best part about the art of Cloud is that you see the fucked up metal arm. That could just be the bracer of many knives.
Yeah, it is.
It's the perfect thing. I didn't plan this, but I've accidentally become a Cloud Strife.
I like how he also has, implied tits.
Yes,
Yeah.
as he should.
Story counts to 5, counting on her fingers, and she walks in and she's got hash brown sticks.
Oh. Ash is gonna look over and kind of perk up a little bit.
It's oh, you heard me, come in.
The angst has slightly faded. It's time for hash brown stick.
It's the potatoes kind of help fix just about anything, or at least help them be more filling, I guess.
Ash is too busy eating a hash brown
Already, Monch.
to unpack that sentence.
God damn, that brown sure be hashed.
I'm sure be hashed. It's got some hash in there too.
Oh yeah, I love breakfast weed. I'm gonna wash this down with some lunch weed.
Jesus Christ. I can't get over how much hash being baked smells like McNuggets. It's so weird. Oh my god.
That's the secret to the McNuggets.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired. I'm a minor exec at this company now. We have to hire a new graphic designer because I've been promoted out of the position.
Hire me.
God.
Free me from the shackles.
I'm also the hiring manager. If I see your application, I'll float it to the top. That's actually illegal.
Never mind.
I can't perform a nepotism. That's a crime that I am actually not for. Breakfast edibles sounds like the worst way to wake up because you won't. You'll just go back to bed.
And then I wake up and it's time for another edible because I'm hungry. And then I go back to bed. And then I wake up and it's time for another edible because I'm hungry. And then I...
You're getting those HP points back one way or
Sorry,
another.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Hi.
you're good.
You're
You're
having
gone?
breakfast edibles.
We've
Yeah,
just
I
been
had
talking
to go
about
take my
weed.
dogs out. I do this every session.
Anyway, Cloud Strife eating a breakfast hash brown is brooding, covered in weapons, and is just kind of looking over the map.
Story is like a bongo cat at the table.
Jesus Christ. You're such a little critter, Story. And one by one, the usual suspects file in.
Story offers them hash browns as they walk in.
Dude, you fucking know that Wander's gonna grab one.
I thought Wander?
Yeah.
I thought we lost Wander.
No, Al and Gray.
Oh, I thought Wander got grabbed.
No.
Oh, thank God. Story's like, I had a horrible dream where you got kidnapped. Thank God you're here.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm the same as always. He does a little peace sign. For those of you in the audience who don't remember what he looks like, let me pull it up, because he hasn't been on screen in a hot minute. Oh god, I started slipping into Tim Rogers. What the fuck?
Wander. Wander over yonder. My favorite sibling.
I miss Wander Over Yonder.
Yeah. Wander over yonder.
He does a little wave.
That's his song.
Love him.
I'm sorry I went into Tim Rogers mode for a second there. That was bad.
Yeah.
For context, Tim Rogers is my favorite video game quote-unquote reviewer. He has a very distinct way of speaking and also is just the most mentally ill man I've ever seen in my life.
That's a challenge.
His problem is that he remembers everything and he cannot not remember everything. And then
Yeah,
he's
I mean-
also 40.
I'm pretty mentally ill too.
Like, imagine just, like, every single moment of your life you are always living simultaneously.
Man,
That's
I'm
hell.
at most loading like 3.
God. Is that how Hideo Kojima lives?
So, no, Hideo Kojima's thing is he just was traumatized by his dad being, like, a World War II veteran. And then living through the space race. And then he found out he's bi really late in life.
Permission to just say two words that are going to be really funny but sound really weird coming out of me?
Yeah?
Skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Hideo Kojima, it's, like, well documented that he went crazy from 1, World War II dad, 2, the space race, 3, finding out he was bi way too late to, like, really explore that about himself. So instead he's just, like, virulently horny for, like, just guys that are not into him. See, Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen?
No, Mads Mikkelsen is into him.
Yeah, I'm like, Mads Mikkelsen is absolutely into him.
But Mads Mikkelsen will, like, fuck anything that moves if it asks nicely enough.
That's because he's Mads Mikkelsen. He's just so cool.
Mads Mikkelsen is, like, he strikes me as the type of person who's just fanatically curious and will go for any experience once.
Remember, his kids are the reason that he was in Rihanna's "Bitch Better Have My Money" video as, quote, the bitch.
I didn't even know that lore.
Yeah, no, Mads Mikkelsen's kid said, "Dad, if you don't take this video gig, I'm going to hate you forever." And he said, "Sure, I'll do it." And then he became friends with Rihanna.
That his kids are also how he ended up in Death Stranding.
And thus collected Hideo Kojima as a boy toy.
One final addendum about that, Tim Rogers and Hideo Kojima are actually personally friends.
God.
However, Tim Rogers insists on pronouncing his name Hideo Kojima.
Like
No.
the Dragon of Dojima?
Yeah, he pronounced it Hideo Kojima.
I just looked up Tim Rogers. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, he looks like he's 40 and he looks like he's 14.
Yeah.
He has the rasp of a 40-year-old smoker, but his voice cracks like a 14-year-old.
He's
When I say he's every point in time at once, I mean he experiences them constantly, and also sounds like he's experiencing them simultaneously. It's really bad.
He's
Permission to say something?
Yeah, what's
You
up?
know the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time.
American remake where it's just Tim Rogers as every character.
Yeah.
He simultaneously looks like a 14-year-old trans mask who has modeled his look after Paul McCartney, and also a 40-year-old TERF.
Yeah, he looks like all of those things.
Everywhere, all at once.
Here is what he looks like. This is the most recent picture of him. I realized that it didn't pull up in the right window. Oh well. You can look at it on stream.
Hello, dog.
His dog, he insists, is just called a small wolf.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tim. That is a fucking Pomeranian mixed with a goddamn cotton ball. That could never hunt.
Yeah.
But goddamn, can it have some doggy chow?
I have never once seen an image of Tim Rogers that didn't look like he was, like, just very sweaty.
Tim
Or
Rogers Tim Rogers and Chris Fleming sound like they should hang out.
I think Chris Fleming's energy might kill him.
You know, I think they'd kill each other. Like, Chris Fleming's
think-
energy would kill Tim Rogers, but Tim Rogers would physically kill Chris Fleming's.
And
I think they're
from-
radioactive to each other.
And from the ashes of the corpses rises Neil Ciciergatu.
Banging attitude.
Last bit about Tim Rogers. Tim Rogers makes my favorite video essays on the internet, but they're all 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Except for his review of Tokimeki Memorial, which is 6 hours long, and then his review of Cyberpunk, which has multiple different possible lengths depending on your playthrough of his review.
You consume media like a Tolkien elf writes music.
I love 6-month-long prog albums.
Listen, I like a bit of friction in my media. I don't want to just like inject like tiny bits of dopamine into my skull. I'm not a Rooster Teeth fan. No. I want to work for my entertainment. I want to sit down and read 72 descriptions of fucking Venice, Italy, and try and just find a story as a through line between these descriptions. I want to watch a multi-hour, but also like multi-possible hour video essay about Cyberpunk that also reviews like the concept of police.
Cut me so deep.
Are you a Rooster Teeth stan still?
Not any. No. But I grew up on it as a wee child.
You know, fair enough.
You can recover.
We do recover.
I played Dwarf Fortress growing up, and I liked it.
I liked it.
I like a bit of friction in my media. I like it when a game hates me.
Bad joke.
Yeah, what's up?
You know how we talk about how the French have ruined us for different reasons?
Yeah?
The friendship ruined everything, but go on.
I played far too much Wakfu as a child.
That explains a lot, especially your love of elves.
Wakfu is very, very nice. It's really cutesy looking and really dark.
Googling.
It is a French action MMO. It's very cute. It had a TV show. It's fucked up.
It is extremely fucked up and ludicrously horny.
So, the party is gathered around the war table after the Tim Rogers fucking digression.
That was all in character, by the way.
Yeah, correct.
Tim Rogers is one of like a couple just strange internet white men that I'm fucking obsessed with. I want to dissect him like a bug.
I think Hideo Kojima should be canon to this universe.
Oh, he is. You'll meet him eventually.
Yes.
That's not a bit. I have a Hideo Kojima XP somewhere in here, who is in the critical path of the storyline.
Yes.
But yes, you're standing around the war table.
Ash is back to angst because Tim Rogers was brought up.
You really don't like Tim Rogers, huh?
It's not that I don't like him, it's that every time I start to listen to him, I go into a fugue state and 3 days pass.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah. As you gather, Tom inevitably, like, kind of sidles in, hoping no one noticed him. Though he did actually show up for the meeting.
Ash
that's
is glaring at him from, like, past her now spiked bangs.
He's just got his hands around, like, a mug of, like, of coffee, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
No, you're late. You missed hash brown sticks.
Oh. But I actually am sorry about that. Wanderer asks, hey, are you gonna... What's with the voice?
Ash clears her throat and goes, sorry about that, a little bit of phlegm after for hash brown sticks.
Yeah, fair enough.
I make them in shots.
You what?
I make them in shots.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, what's the plan?
Tom kind of raises a hand. So, do we want the daily news report first, or should we just get to the explanations of everything?
I mean, I suppose if there's news, it should be shared.
Yeah. While we were asleep, if you were to go up to the bar proper, you would find that there is a great number of people that are just kind of stuck here. The whole incident yesterday, it woke up a lot of machines, and extra unfortunately, pulled most of them off the assembly lines. The surface isn't doing too hot, and neither is the undercity. That's what I'm saying.
So, is there a roughly an army of machines up there? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. The only place they aren't really touching is down this deep. I guess they've written it off after the tunnel collapsed.
And I guess we need an army.
Yeah. Well, you got a bunch of hungry, desperate people down here.
Alright.
As in, like...
Well, hopefully they're easy to convince.
Yeah. Secondary problem. When I say they're pulling them off the assembly line, I mean like the tower is completely overrun. That is where center of operations was.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know why he thought it would be a good idea to build a factory into a hotel.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a good idea from any angle.
My best guess is he just didn't want to buy another building.
They are costly buildings, especially if they're huge.
Yeah. So that's the news.
Alright.
And he kind of
So?
slumps in his chair.
So, we need an army, and we need someone to command it.
Not it.
Well,
If we... Amla kind of just stretches her arms out. Oh, if we need a commander, I am the one with most... I do have military experience. Not in a commanding role, mind you, but...
I have an army.
Serenity knows the land and the people.
I know the land people. I've kind of been our little tactician during our fights.
She's got my vote.
Not to head you guys off at the pass, but I don't think voting on like leader types right now is gonna do y'all any good.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it should be a delegation. We don't want to fall into like populist like rule of force and all. You know, we all got something to. Well, you guys all got something to contribute to the run of things.
yeah, it doesn't have to be a one-person job.
But yes, you are de facto leaders of any paramilitary operations down here. Because it's not like any of us are gonna do it. Well, maybe Winona. I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her.
Funny how it always seems to fall to us.
Well, you are rangers.
I guess that's true.
That is kind of your whole deal, isn't it?
That is why we're here.
Yeah,
And
technically why we were here was Arcadia, but we're certainly
Because
not
we were
leaving
rangers.
now. What did you say?
Oh, I was saying we came to rescue Arcadia because it's the right to do, but
Yeah,
we know her because we're rangers. Rather, we're rangers because we know her, but I doubt those two things are unrelated.
Tom kind of makes a gesture towards Ashkata. So what was this about you having an army?
She spreads her one bat wing out, the other one still tucked under the cleaver.
Why are you insisting on also posing like Cloud?
Because it's fun.
It's like you got a poster of him on the wall, and you're hoping one of us notices.
Here's the thing. She's angsty. She doesn't know that that Gray and Al didn't get like exploderized.
Yeah, no one told her that.
As far as she knows, Gray and Al are dead.
Yeah, literally no one told her that they were teleported somewhere.
I thought it would have been at least mentioned.
You guys should probably tell her that.
Ash, by the by, Al and Gray are not dead, in case that was what you thought. They were, what's the word? Teleported
Kidnapped?
away.
Oh.
Yoinked?
To the weird, I believe.
Or
Just to clear
out
up
of
any
the weird.
misconceptions.
Well, they were taken by robots. I don't really presume that they're staying there.
You know? Oh, you first.
I think it's more apt that they were taken from the weird.
I'd just like to say, as buck fucking wild as this setting is, and as my writing has been, if I got to say the phrase like, or if fairy robot kidnappers were a thing, I would have told you a while ago because I wouldn't have been able to stop myself from saying, and they were kidnapped by fairy robots.
Nuh.
I would not have been able to resist saying that earlier.
Yeah, no, they were kidnapped by the robots, so I presume if they're all coming from the tower, then that's their, base, so to speak. So I imagine they would be there. At least that's the most likely spot.
Yeah, that is about where I would surmise they'd be coming from as well. Well, this blows.
Mm-hmm.
He sips his coffee.
Well, it may suck, but, someone has to do something, and that someone's gonna be us. And we might as well start now, while things are already dire.
Yeah.
And she, starts to go towards the door, and she's like, I say we start rallying people.
Ash is gonna just kind of grumble that she's about to make her calls. A little pouty that no one fucking told her that. All night, while she's laying crying, cuddling a sword.
Genuinely, I thought it was just a thing that you would have been, I didn't realize you were already knocked out. Because I had forgotten the order of things.
We're just gonna gloss over what she says.
Amazing.
You have so much faith in the sword to not shock you.
She's gonna pat it gently and say, "It's a good blade. Just needed a good wielder." And start moving her way out of the room to go make her calls.
All right.
Well, Serenity's going up to the bar. Anyone is free to join her.
Yeah. I love how, the whole plan was, wrangle Tom into an interrogation, and then we got distracted and didn't.
Wait. Ash is gonna grab her broom, go back down, and fucking kick
What's the
Tom up
plan?
against the wall with the cleaver. It's like, wait a fucking second, you said there were answers.
He holds his hands up like, whoa. He holds up his hands and ends up dropping his coffee. Whoa! Ah, shit. Yeah, I'll answer what you want to know. You gotta prompt me, though. I'm old as fuck. Jeez.
Story sees that he dropped his coffee and scurries off with the mug to get him a new one. But when she returns, he will have a coffee that has, like, roughly, a fourth cup of sugar in it.
I like to imagine
like
it's a fourth
to
cup of sugar and no creamer.
I like the thought that she had a fucking moment.
She's been
And that was
planning this
just
the whole
Ryan.
time.
And I also like that Ash thought for a moment before she could make her calls and ran back in to threaten that old man.
Story's been waiting to do that this whole time.
Serenity, do you want to be present for the interrogation, or do you want to go straight for rallying?
No, she'll stay for the thing.
Alright.
Alma wants to be there.
Why am I backwards? Why did my model go backwards?
Yo, what?
What the fuck?
Hello, Mystery Science Theater 3000 story. How are you doing tonight?
What the fuck is happening?
Get down.
So, Tom just like sits down on his fucking chair. He's like, "All right, ask away. I'll give you the answers I got."
She hands him his coffee. Is like, good.
He takes a sip and he winces, like, "What? How much sugar did you put in this? You know?"
Enough.
Yeah, all right. So, hi, my name is Tom. I've been sober for 3 days.
You were what?
Well, yeah, you think I'm getting fucking crunk down in the dirty sewers? What? It's a joke. I make jokes.
You were joking. I thought you were getting crunk while you were doing this, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I have a sense of humor. I have a lot of interesting things about me. Did you know that I play the banjo?
Are you any good?
No.
Why does this not surprise me at all?
I'm sorry I made him into like a pathetic old man as opposed to a normal old man.
Well,
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be Santa Dilf? Wasn't that like his initial design?
Oh, he still looks like that. He just also is pathetic.
I think Santa should be pathetic.
I think isn't like being pathetic like one of the qualifications for being a Dilf?
Yeah.
What?
No.
Why are all of you fans of just sad, pathetic men?
You also
Relatability.
like sad, pathetic men. You like Tarn.
I didn't say I was a fan of sad, pathetic. He's not pathetic.
His whole thing is he's so desperate for Megatron's affection that he kills people all the time.
Me too. He's not special.
Story's like, well, if you'd be open and honest about how much he sucks at banjo, then I think I don't need to use Zone of Truth on him.
Yeah.
It might be for the best to do so anyway, just to be safe. Tom, do you consent to having Zone of Truth used on you?
I can't tell you that I'll tell you all the truth, because I don't know if I'll remember it all, but I'll answer everything to the best of my ability, regardless.
I mean, he's being pretty cooperative.
Look, I'm shifty, because I don't like talking about shit, but this is important.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be Zone of Truthed.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll
We
probably
could
gladly
save
do
it.
It forces
could-
you
I'm
to
not
sing
even
after
hiding
all.
on anything.
We could save it until we feel he's being dishonest.
Do whatever you want. I'm cooperating. I will warn you in advance. This may or may not color your opinion of good old Al as well, and I'm sorry in advance if it does.
I mean, to be fair, we did approach him with great suspicion up until about a day ago. So,
Fair enough.
Most unsuspicious thing is being kidnapped by those you know are evil, so
Yeah.
don't worry too much about what we think of him.
Yeah.
So, good doctor. Should we begin at the beginning?
How far back do you want to go?
We are. Ash is gonna look over to a story. Story is the one who had the flashback.
The story was witness to a musical number.
I was witness to. I don't. Did I? I conveyed what happened in the musical number.
I don't know if you conveyed that it was a musical number, though.
You did convey what happened, but you did not convey it was a musical number.
It very much was, by the way. Like, that is canonical. You did experience a musical number.
Okay, story says. By the way, you may be bad at banjo, but you have a lovely singing voice.
Well, thank you. I guess. I don't remember singing.
Oh, I lived through your memories in the form of song. Don't worry about it.
Alright. So,
Don't bother lying, cause I'll know.
Okay.
Wing.
I'm an artificer, much like your good old Al. Came to the city hoping to get some stuff done. Was from an outlying mining town. Dad was a miner. Became an inventor to try and fix this sort of stuff that, you know by now. Al, similar story. His dad was a ranger, and he passed. And Al tried to invent stuff to fix that. We worked together for a time. We invented, he holds up a spell phone. We invented these. First one was the size of a backpack. Maybe like 60 pounds. But we made them in the hopes of trying to bring the world together a little bit more and make rangering easier. We had a bit of a falling out over what to do with it. I wanted to give it away for free. He wanted to receive compensation for it so he could fund more inventions later. But wasn't a full falling out. We just kind of split as friends there. Stayed lab partners for a hot minute. Started trying to build something else. Built a lot of things else. He sniffs. I'm rambling. This is real weird. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all just gonna leave me high and dry, just talking to myself? All right.
Ash is gonna shift in place, arms still crossed.
Yeah, all right. We built humanoids. We built machines in man's image in the hopes that we'd be able to use them to supplant human workers in dangerous situations. I designed miners because, mining. He designed warriors to act as footmen for rangers, so there wouldn't be so many inexperienced young bucks wandering out into the woods and getting mangled by an Anjanath. Thanks for the gif of Cloud looking sassy, by the way.
That's the exact fucking that's the exact standing position that Ash isn't listening.
so much fun with this.
She's an emotional agony. As far as she knew, her first like real, her boyfriend is dead, and so is Gray. She and Imperia are widows.
You were just told that they're still alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah.
She got a whole outfit and everything.
I love how Ashkata's first action when she enters a period of mourning is new fashion.
Yep. Step 1, become widow. Step 2, step up the fashion game.
But yeah, we made machines to try and replace people that shouldn't be in danger. First one was a failure, completely. An empty vessel with no motive force and no power, just a body. As much a corpse as any other. That was the Alpha Project. The reason it didn't work is because we thought, if we were to make something human-like, it'd have to basically be a human. And, it didn't quite pan out. Seconds were, Beta Project. They were, what's it? Humanoid. The machines that you see out there, vaguely replicating human mannerisms and body plans, but simpler, more streamlined, less superfluous additions. You know, a machine built like a man. After that was the Gamma Project, which we shelved pretty much immediately.
Why?
We were frustrated by then. The first one was an empty vessel with, like, nothing going on inside. And the second, the betas, they, disappointing. They were too simple. Too empty. We wanted to build them to be able to be without, like, internal motivations, just something that could be taught to do something, but we couldn't get them to learn, so they just kind of stood there. It's frustrating. That was... By that point, I was, like, starting to give up on the whole thing. It was... He pinches the bridge of his nose. Ironically, I was also, I was sweet on a girl at the time. She was also a minor. Most people were. That's what this city's good for. There was an accident. You could imagine how that went. We got frustrated. We were both friends with her at the time. He was just friends. Me, not. No. Frustrated. In a fugue state, we built something horrible. How much do you know about the old magics?
Not my
Not
area of expertise.
Yeah, not.
So,
Depends on how old.
So we are in the 5th era. We measure eras and grand schisms of the functions of magic. They happen every few, like, thousands of years or so. But two and a half before in the 3rd and 5th era. 3rd and a 5th era. You okay, Ashkata?
This just hit me what you're fucking describing. I'm taking psychic damage as you describe the additions of D&D.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
You know of wizards and the pinnacle of magic of their kind, the Wish, correct?
Yeah,
I love it.
that's, you know, I feel like every magic user would one day strive to cast a wish spell.
Well, as you may not be aware, the modern idea of a wish is a pale and feeble imitation of what it once was. In the Third Era, the wish was something much, much grander, capable of rending reality in two and creating a new one from the wreckage. You could quite literally create pocket dimensions and mold them to your will with a single casting. And of course, you could bring the dead back, quite easily in fact. We built a machine to try and cast a Third Era wish. It didn't work at the time.
A time?
At the time.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We kept building machines, getting more and more disappointed with how they went. We built a robot dog at one point. It was pretty cool. It was a robot dog. I liked him.
What did you name it?
We did not. Felt that it should name itself, but that was kind of a stupid idea considering dogs do not speak common. I guess its name by default would be Bark. I'm getting away from myself. We kept trying for a while and then eventually mostly gave up. That is until there was a I don't know how to describe it. He like looks off in the middle distance as if like trying to remember, and his memories being blocked by just other moments in time coming up to meet him. We had another fight. He was very, very frustrated at the time. I was as well, but he was right pissed. Something about this was like 20 or so years ago. He swallowed for a moment. There was a ranger expedition that we were just following. Went completely off the rails. Just horrible. Real tragedy. A friend of his passed in that too. And he said he finally decided, no, we gotta do something. And we tried to turn the wish engine on. It self-destructed almost immediately. Catastrophic. Brought the whole damn place down. Around it. Sealed it. And in doing so, blew us both nearly to Kingdom Come. I launched us opposite sides of the building. Right out the doors, actually. And, in trying to bring back Dead with a wish engine that was half formed and half finished and barely functional, brought something back. And it inhabited the nearest empty vessel. The one in storage, the Alpha unit. And, you might know this individual as Gray. It let him loose on this whole city. And for some reason, though that one that I'm still attempting to discern myself, as Gray functioned, it acted, some sort of connection was made, and the rest of the machines began to at least nominally function on their own. You following so far?
Yes.
Ash nods, but the hairs on the back of her neck are at full like alert.
My best guess is the repeated loss and frustration of that building down there, or that was felt in that building there, down there, seeped into the cracks of the walls and permeated its being until the wish engine remembered how to build itself. And it did. And it's attempting to finish what we were in the middle of. And Al was royally pissed at the time. I think his words were, I'm sick and tired of living trapped in these walls. I wish I could just bulldoze everything outside of here. Make a clear path for humanity. Or something like that. Tired of people dying to beasts 24 goddamn 7. I think the wish engine wants to do that. And I don't know about you, but I do like me a good tree now and then.
So, the wish just wants to destroy everything?
No, I think not everything, just everything man did not make. Get rid of all and all the fighting for rangers. Peace for the modern day warrior class.
Oh.
And death for the rest.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame him. I know he does not mean that now. It was a bad night for all of us.
Yeah.
And, if it is where we think it is, if it brought itself up to the surface and is taking over the factories, that means it's in the tower. Then the tower is the, single largest amalgamation of concrete in the entire city.
Concrete is... Oh, God. God damn it. So, what do we do now?
My best guess? A massive fighting force big enough to storm that goddamn castle, climb the tower, shut the machine down, and he points at Ashkata, get your boyfriend back. And Gray, I have no idea where he factors in.
Ash snickers at Tom, but that's all he gets.
I have not the foggiest idea where Gray factors in.
The only way to find out is to go
Find him.
forward and find him.
If you don't mind me, I have an army to summon.
You might
I
want to
have
clear
an
your throat,
army
little
to
missy.
rally.
Now, if you don't mind me, I have an army summoned.
Oh God, go back.
I like
God,
this
has-
week.
She's got me, oh shit. I'm sorry.
Just switches to my natural voice and gets told to go back. Oop.
Come on, Amwa.
That's just how I wake up sounding. I can't control that.
And it's
No,
very
my
cute.
fault. No, my fault today was destined and cursed to be a funny little anime critter.
I have an army to go and summon. I'll make sure that they don't bring any revenants.
Fenga
And I
in the
suppose
far,
I'll get ready to. I suppose I'll get ready to lead.
What's Fenga doing?
One day I won't get interrupted.
Sorry.
In the far, far distance, Fenga sneezes. You were saying, Amwa.
No, she said her piece. She was just saying she was gonna get ready to lead.
Alright.
And Serenity's gonna go up to the bar.
I will go with Serenity to help Rally people.
Permission to suddenly be like really, really, really like bubbly about a thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, boy, are we gonna go get to see the really cute necromancer girl again? I really miss her so much. Oh man.
Which one?
The one girl who manages their evidence, the one who had the hood and stuff, who was like super creepy at a distance, but up close she was adorable and giggly.
Oh yeah, her.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
I don't remember her.
What's it? She was one of the heads of the houses in Ranter. Her whole thing was she was just like, what's the word for it? Super pale goth tiefling girl who controls every fucking skeleton and zombie in the city.
Yeah.
But like up close and personal, she's just like Tamimi from Arcanine.
She's like pure hi, hello, hi core, but no one wants to talk to her because she's fucking terrifying.
You know, I'm going to say it that Ash is like her best friend ever.
You
Off
haven't.
screen. Because they're both super high. They were both super high core funny women.
Truly.
Girl boss is supporting girl
Please
bosses.
don't take this away
Uh-huh.
from me.
I will not.
She can't come anyway because we cannot have skeleton warriors or ghost warriors fighting these fucking soul vacuum.
Oh, you'll
Yeah,
meet.
no, that's a bad idea.
Oh yeah, you'll meet Skeleton Warrior again. He will come back.
Skeleton
And just
Enraged.
3.
Skeleton enraged? Fuck yes.
I'm actually working on a fucking breakcore song for Skeleton and Rage.
Oh my god.
What's breakcore? Is that like that's like the ultra kill genre, right?
Yes, that. I hate how fucking good that is as a descriptor. It's the Ultra Kill soundtrack.
Yeah.
Great, now I need to start working fucking organs and shit into this.
For Skeleton Enraged's theme.
Skeleton Enraged theme literally has the sounds of bone drums as a fucking percussive instrument.
God, that's so
Yeah.
good.
Amazing.
Oh my god, that's gonna fit perfectly when he comes back. You'll see what he's up to.
I will hopefully have it done by then.
Yeah, no,
if
you got
anyone
time.
has heard this, if anyone has heard the song "Destroya" by My Chemical Romance, the Festival of Colors and the Festival of Bones hollow drums, imagine those starting and then suddenly ramping up into a fucking like 158 BPM.
God,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Blair. Anyway, so she can't come, but I miss her so bad. That's Ash's friend. Or will be Ash's friend when they are both working together.
Yeah, you will have to. So,
Whoa.
you go up to the bar, and you find even more, like, sickly, downtrodden people who are just
I'll be right
huddling
back.
for warmth. Metaphorically.
Is Winona up here?
She's about to trade shifts with Wander, but yes.
Okay, then both of them, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, what's the sitch?
We're
Is
running
like
soup kitchen
everyone?
now.
Oh, well, that's nice. How much of the city is down here?
Now are you talking about on this level, or like in this bar specifically?
Well, probably both.
On the level, I would say 70%. It is very crowded down here. In this bar,
Yeah.
maybe a fire hazard violation's worth.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm giving her like a faint southern accent. It's because I was talking as Tom for a sec.
Do we have access to cameras?
No.
Hmm. I want to speak to everyone, but I don't know what the best way of doing that is.
Well, from my
Oh, you
experience,
mean
you
those
find
kind
a
of
high
cameras, like
quality-
video
Yeah,
cameras.
like
I thought you were like talking security.
broadcast.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
got.
broadcast.
Yeah, I was in the AV club.
Anyway, we can, hijack whatever programming is on right now.
Yeah, well, gotta be honest, we need to get that shit off the air. Because if she flips on the TV, and... Oh my god. Okay, I'll save that for later, sorry. I saw something important.
Uh-huh.
It was a very, very good and round plush.
Oh,
Hello?
good.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you in just a sec.
Salute. One for our warriors.
But yeah, up on the TV, on the only channel that there is, because this is the old times, is just a repeated, broadcasting flicker of remain calm, stay inside, remain calm, stay inside.
Uh-huh.
And Winona says, now I don't know about you guys, but that does not make me feel calm.
No. Not at all. And I'm not really sure that remain calm is what we need right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So, yeah, let me wheel the... She scampers off for a sec and wheels out, what is essentially a old-style TV camera, though really it looks like just a bunch of metal boxes with crystals stuck in it. She points it at you, and, fiddles with her dual disc for a sec. Then grabs onto the the camera, and then flicks out her dual disc upwards, and it begins pulsating as though an old-timey broadcast image.
So do we have a screen next, in view, so she can tell when it's live?
It projects as though it's like a it's in the same sort of user interface as FaceTiming someone.
Yes. Okay. So she has her guitar. I just heard something fall.
Toads.
Oh no, that was
I
on
don't
purpose.
So, do you have a song? Because I don't...
I was just stopping it so you could talk.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't have a song prepared if that's what you were... But she has her guitar out, so to get everyone's attention, she just does a one loud strum of it.
She just hit a power chord as the opening line.
Yeah, just just to get everyone's attention,
Roll
Jump
performance.
scare.
Sorry, roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Can I assist?
Yes.
What does assistance do?
You get an advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20 right there. Thanks for that assistance.
Well,
Fuck
roll the
yeah.
crit.
Can go.
Rolled a crit?
Yeah.
Okay. Not advantage?
No.
Okay. 18. But, my persuasion total would be 28.
Alright.
If it was performance, it would be 31. Anyways.
You have managed to very briefly hijack every signal in the city, up to and including the broadcast TVs on the tower itself.
Alright. Well, I suppose let's just be blunt with this. Citizens of Storkheim, as you are no doubt aware by now, countless machines are now marching the streets of the city, both on the surface and the depths. They're a danger to our daily lives, and the only way to get them to stop is to push them back. And we need all the help we can get. if you are unconvinced to help us, let me just put it this way. For the longest time, I believed the city had done nothing for me. When I was here, I wanted to do everything to abandon it and run. I couldn't imagine a future where I spent my final moments here. And when I left, it was freeing. I got to leave behind all of my baggage. And I know many of you here undoubtedly wish for the same. But over time, even though I didn't want to admit it, I started to look back and remember some of the good moments I had. There are memories I once thought were tainted, but I started to feel fondly of them. And then I ended up needing to come here with my friends, and reliving everything here helped me move forward. And I bring this up because if any of you right now are sitting here and all you can think is that you wish to run, you wish to abandon this city, get out, I can't blame you. But if this city goes, so do your memories. And though they may be dark, and they may be memories that you don't want, they are a part of you nonetheless. The power to remember, I've learned, is very strong. So it is important to know what to do with those memories. Do not be stuck on them, but recognize that you can't run from them either. And with that, I plead with you. Fight alongside us against the machines, so that those who do wish to remember and those who do wish to move forward may still have the chance to.
All right. I need you to roll a second performance or persuasion check.
Am I still assisting?
Yes.
Performance it is. That's a 21.
Solid. The people in this city. Oh, what's up?
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, and that was a low roll.
You do
Flexing.
have fat fucking stats, I will say.
I have fat stats and expertise. Anyways.
The people of this city were getting ready to turn tail and run. Especially the top side. But seeing the girl who was most famous for singing about dying anywhere else, having a change of heart and saying to stand their ground, it stirred something in them. It reached out and actually touched something that meant something to them. And though they are not rallied to your location immediately, as, you know, it'd take a sec to get here, they know that there is some beacon of light here in this time of darkness. And they will stand, and they will fight.
And to end things off, she's just going to say, now let's go and die anywhere, but not here.
Well, now you've confused the message a little.
Because they're not gonna die.
Because
here.
we're not gonna die.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
We're gonna fight and not die. So that way we don't have to die here.
What if you're already undead?
Yeah, it's a technicality. Don't re-die here.
Yeah, you're not dying here. You're just chilling.
All right. You have successfully rallied an amount of support for the cause.
Sick.
Over the next period of downtime, people will begin to file into this location.
Sick.
Can Ashkata come back from doing her important calls that were off screen?
Yes. Also, Diana did text you a little like, hey, we're rooting for you. You've got this. Go rescue your boyfriend. She also added the... Oh, you first?
Ash is gonna text, how did you know?
She sends a winky face.
She watches the Twitch stream.
And immediately glares at Arcadia.
Arcadia winces. Diana adds the addendum. We'd love to meet him one day.
Soon. Actually, just like send a rapid fire text message of soon. Logan's cashing in his favor after all.
Ooh, good luck with that one.
She's just more texting. Are you sure you can't handle him?
I'm retired.
This is what happens. She's super angsty, serious, walking down the hall towards everyone, having this conversation of just trying and failing to delegate, having to deal with this.
Don't forget, you're the one who made her retire.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you just want her not to adopt a bunch of orphans off the street?
No, I more meant like you made Diana retire.
Oh, well, yeah.
You can make everybody retire.
I made her pinky promise.
Yeah, so she obviously can't go rescue Logan.
Well, Logan's not in mortal danger. The only part of him that's in danger is redacted.
Uh-huh.
The mortal danger is supposedly his brother, who I've already rescued once. I've already dealt with that shit. Anyway, Ash is gonna walk up towards where everyone else is now that she's done her phone calls and texting.
When the broadcast stops, Serenity just is like, "Oh, why did that make me feel more nervous than a stage performance?" Although I suppose that
Bigger
probably
audience.
isn't that surprising.
Life-changing
Pressure.
stakes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, hopefully it worked.
It seemed like it did.
And now, we just have to come up with a plan together on how to use all these people.
Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
managed cannon fodder before?
We have air support at the very least.
Air
Amla
support?
says that she has.
Amla.
My mic's been muted this entire fucking time. Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Yeah.
Lol.
Ugh.
Uh,
Yeah, Amla did say she has some like commanding experience.
roll history.
Okay. Well, history. Let's see. 17.
Okay. You do have some experience commanding, though generally like small groups of trained soldiers, and generally in strike forces against specific small targets.
Exactly what I was thinking. Perfect.
Yeah, you've never commanded an entire army before. None of you have.
No.
You also have limited experience in like specifically training up an army. And I don't think anyone else has either. In fact, the
Nope.
only person here who has any experience training people from step 0 is Arcadia.
Mm-hmm.
So really, you
And
have a
Amla-
bunch of motivated, desperate people who have no idea how to fight.
Yeah.
Well, in good news, we know how to tavern brawl.
You do.
I mean, could we like? Well, I mean, Duo was a teacher. There's that.
Duo unfurls from the partner pocket.
Having to slide past my scarf.
She like gets her head caught in it for a second, like does a little flip, and then slams onto the floor. Ow! She like dusts herself up. Yeah, I can see what I can do. Yeah. We do have a whole training area in the base down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, we could make a fighting force out of this. She looks out at the crowd of scared, like, nervous people who don't really have anything else going for them at the moment. and just says, I don't know what we could offer them. And they're basically offering their lives.
Yeah.
Real answer or
Wait.
funny answer, duo?
Hit me with both.
Which one first?
Funny then real.
Funny answer is we can offer them discounts at the bar.
You know, that actually would do a lot.
Real answer is we can offer them weapons, we can offer them support, and of course, we can offer them the fun that is, you know, getting to watch Rangers be sick as shit. Also, they get to see a balloon.
You know, fair enough. Did you summon Business Casual Philip?
Business Casual Philip is indeed one of the dirigibles which will be delivering Soldier.
I like how you just, like,
Amazing.
you didn't, like, text me, like, what options do I have? You just assumed that all of...
I assumed that at least Business Casual Philip was going to help.
Oh, he will, but,
Our
like, he
most
didn't ask.
stalwart ally.
It's because I forgot to hit enter like 20 minutes ago. I was too busy sending you fox women.
You did send me those.
Priorities.
Anyway, so I figured we were at least summoning Business Casual Philip. Sorry I jumped to the gun. He's all the help we're getting. That's a joke. I meant to actually discuss this. As far as Ashkata is not sharing everything that is arriving, except for the one she knows in the depths of her heart, Business Casual Philip. I wish he was voiced by I wish he was voiced by 2 Clicks Philip. That'd have been fucking insane.
You think I could get anyone to voice anything? I gotta do it myself.
I can mess. I mean, I can't mess. I don't know him, but I figured that if someone asked him politely, "Would you voice act a character in a D&D show?" he would go, "I'd love to."
Just ask Isaiah. Tell him that the character he's playing is a boat that talks, whose name is Business Casual Philip.
Oh my god.
Don't actually ask him that, because I think he would, and then it would, like, bring a lot of weird attention onto the show.
Fuck, I'm choking on my own spit thinking about asking Isaiah to be a boat.
He would love that, I think.
No, he would. That's the problem. He would. He would. But then we'd have opened the floodgates of people who want to suddenly voice act a minor side character.
See no downside.
If my dear friend Isaiah came onto the show. Anyway, so Ash is doing her stuff while everyone else is doing that. She's just wants to help. Oh boy, a message from V. I wonder if this is gonna discuss the sorts of reinforcements that we can yoink.
Whoa!
Okay. Am I allowed to say this out loud?
You can discuss this with the team.
So, Business Casual Philip can deliver up to 3 Blorbos.
Oh boy.
So that is including Fenga.
Fango, we gotta get Fango.
We need Fenga to come back.
Is Fenga, like, a type that would be eaten by a ghost-eating thing?
We don't know what type of ghost he is, and if he's a ghost or not.
Well,
just-
if
I just assumed he would burn everything to death before it could eat him.
plus, if they would eat Fenga, they could probably eat me.
And they didn't eat you yet.
There. I'm just like, I don't know, what if they eat Fenga and then we got, like, a robot Fenga to deal with?
That, you know, now I want to draw that. I want to design that.
That would be sick as shit.
I would love to draw another large-breasted cyborg man.
Okay,
It would
so
be the third.
So Fenga is the of course answer.
Yeah.
I think we should summon the weirdo of the brothers. Can't remember if it's Xavier or the other one.
There are 2 brothers being...
You know, Ash's dad in vampirism.
Xavier's the weird one. He's just a... I don't know why you'd want to bring him. He's just some twink.
You say okay, but the thing is that I assume that he's also a little bit spoopy underneath that. He probably is scary. Wait, no. Why would we bring Xavier? We can bring Kazuya.
You
Well,
could
yeah.
hire a ninja. That is his whole thing.
I say focus, maybe bring people who we think are the strongest,
What about-
best at fighting.
What about fighting dad? What about fighting dad?
Zara?
He's in the
Zara?
vents.
He's on vacation.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
Zara's on vacation right now. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
I worry about endangering him.
The man punched a meteor. I think he'd be fine.
Fenga
Fair.
is disposable, but Zaro is irreplaceable.
You know, Fenga is disposable. We just know he comes back. Imagine that. We just let him get vored by the robot, and the robot that vored him suddenly explodes because a fucking phoenix has erupted from its boob.
That'd be a pretty good
True.
plan.
Regardless, so my vote is, of course, we have Fenga. Now we have to decide on 2 other people. We can get a ninja who would help us, you know, break into the tower
I like
with
that.
Kazuya.
Yeah.
And Kazuya is, of course, you know, friends with Ash's vampire dads, who have disowned her as to avoid the scandal.
Oh, what if we get Frasier?
He's in prison.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Fraser's
I
in
forgot
prison.
I just remembered there was a meme one. I
Yeah,
forgot the meme one was also the one that went to prison.
Yeah, no, you had the opportunity to investigate like the entire situation, and you would have found out that Fraser's been the villain the whole time.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, I only know 3 Blorbos.
So Fenga can't like die meaningfully, so of course we have to bring.
You could ask Octavia.
True.
We could ask
True.
Octavia. I don't know. She could
That's not bad.
She could bring fodder. She could bring some fucking guardsmen.
You could also bring anyone from the Norn.
Also true.
Wait, guys, we should have Wendelin show up.
Oh,
Wendelin's
yeah.
an artillery mage. She can thin the
Ooh.
lines.
Oh, well, you know what? Artillery's good.
Well, okay, but if we're getting Wendelin, I wouldn't want her away from her wife. Damn it.
My cat keeps trying to eat potato chips.
Okay, so now the thing is, do we want a ninja or do we want like hot magic wives?
What a wonderful statement. My cat keeps trying to eat potato chips.
I just had to
Okay.
rip the potato chip bag
was-
from her.
Okay, team.
Who was Wendelin's wife?
She has not been on screen yet because her art isn't finished.
Oh.
She just did mention she has a wife.
I don't
Okay.
want to separate them, but she's totally some super powerful, scary magic lady. She bagged Wendelin, of course.
This is something you would know, as she was also an instructor. She was the Blade Singer instructor, which is a subclass of wizard.
See, that sounds pretty cool. Imagine having remote control swords. Wait, what if those are made by ghosts? Damn it.
No offense, most magic is ghosts. Like almost
man.
all magic that doesn't come from space is ghosts.
Okay,
And like
this is
you don't personally know any space magic users. They're basically
No.
extinct. But that's a story for another day.
That's for the
this
space
disturbing.
arc.
The spark, as it were.
The spark.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I
think that we need Wendelin because Wendelin is artillery.
yeah, I definitely think we need Wendelin and Fenga, obviously. So we could get
We could get
the wife-
Kazuya.
or the ninja.
We've also been ignoring the single most important potential extra character of all of them. The old man. This is a joke.
The
Big
old
Mike?
man. Yeah, I was thinking Big
No.
Mike, but I don't
No,
think
I
Big Mike.
meant Orb Man.
Oh.
What was his name? Father.
Father
It's like-
Grigori?
Yeah,
Father-
Father Grigori.
It's a joke.
He's busy
No.
being retired.
What about Rathu?
What if we call in Markiplier?
I'm gonna kill you.
No, that's what the LA gang said to Markiplier.
I like how the first two were so easy, and now it's just so fucking hard.
I like the ninja.
I think that the
Kazuya.
ninja's a really good idea.
He can help us infiltrate.
He's also super deadly.
He is a ninja. Okay, then business casual Philip will deliver you a big titty Phoenix Man, also a big titty artillery witch, and Kazuya, who has fairly average titty content.
Yeah. God damn it, Kazuya. I can't believe your androgynous child has more tits than you.
Kazuya doesn't have any kids.
I'm talking about an entirely different setting. M? Did you forget M? Did you forget Sapient?
I'm not gonna make references to properties that don't exist in this setting.
Alright. Well, I did. My Kazuya fan child is stacked.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so we've made our decision. Are we locking it in?
I think so.
Okay. Business casual Philip is also a Blorbo who will be providing support.
Can I make a
Nice.
really bad joke that I was laughing my head off earlier about?
Yes.
If only we could have summoned the Garfield dragon and used them as a projectile. Call that a predator missile.
You can't summon the Garfield dragon.
I said if only. Call that a predator missile.
In the distance, the Garfield dragon also sneezes and goes. I'm actually gonna look up Garfield dragon. 1 second, this is important.
So
Open up a
sorry,
new
everyone.
incognito tab. Garfield dragon. Oh fuck, that's good. 1
you
second,
really-
gag.
You gonna share with the class?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a sec. Oh, why are you a GIF? Oh, he pulsates.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Oh no! Oh no!
Things I didn't expect to be on screen today.
That's story's true form right there.
Oh dear.
I'm trying not to choke on my fucking probiotic water.
I found a
Does-
beast.
Does
Proby.
does story pulsate like this on occasion?
That's what it looks like when Story's about to vomit.
she does have hairballs.
Oh,
Story has hairballs and has to grind her teeth like a rat.
that's not what I was expecting even a little when I clicked that image, I'm gonna be honest. Huh. Well, I don't know where I can go emotionally from after that.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Good night, thank you so much.
Hi, thank you for coming.
Garfield Dragon has killed the stream.
I mean, I mean, okay. Just speaking truthfully, we have kind of figured out like everything for today's thing. We did do our planning and such.
Oh yeah, no, everything's planned.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, and as people slowly begin to file in, and Winona remans the bar, as this is definitely going to be a multi-person operation. Wanderer just kind of, like, side-eyes the piano. Like, he does not want to be behind the bar right now. He would much rather be doing something to cheer people up.
Ash is going to nudge him towards the piano while still having her arms crossed and looking super dour because she is Cloud Strife from fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Jesus Christ.
Story's gonna play along.
I'm going to have to commission art of Ashkata as Cloud Strife from Kingdom Hearts. You know this.
Elf commissions are open until the 21st night of September.
I already have like 3 other things that I want to get from him. This is
Amazing.
basically how I pay him allowance.
Jesus
I
Christ.
might
Well-
commission L.
Summoner's art is also sometimes open.
I haven't properly adopted Summoner yet. I forgot to give them the sword.
Yeah, I don't get an allowance till I get the sword.
Jesus Christ. So, as we pan over The crowd of fucking Keep Pulsates is a wonderful clip title.
Pulsates.
My greatest skill as like as a content creator, but also as a person, is I just find the worst trash on the internet anyone's ever seen.
I thought you were about to say you are expertly tuned at saying something in the most uncomfortable way possible.
Yes.
Oh, that too. I do that. That's a known skill of mine.
Why'd you just say doo doo?
Ha ha. You
Demonstration
said
purposes.
doo doo.
My soul has just fallen out of my body. I have to go pick it up.
We pan over this crowd of like hungry yet determined faces, and they find themselves rallied inextricably to you. Their lives are now in your hands.
Oh, tunes.
Wander goes to the piano and just like cracks his fingers. He's been practicing, you know. It's been helping his literacy, actually.
Schnimful.
Oh, this song has a long ass intro. Don't expect me to like fill it in. But yes, you are all preparing yourselves for a long road ahead. One second, is the audio actually working?
I can hear it. It's just
It's
quiet.
quiet.
Oh, I missed the beginning. I'm so sorry. Moment ruined. Moment ruined.
Oh,
We'll bring it
I'm
back.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll just try it again next episode. We'll start on it.
It'll just be how we open or something.
Cliffhanger, everybody. I promise I'm a professional. I'm very tired from work today.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank
be
you.
lucky.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.